Alright, then. So, all flesh must be eaten. How are you guys?
I'm not on the board.
Yeah, you are. You're to the south.
Yeah, just very
Am I,
bottom of it.
am I here now?
You have always
Oh, I
been
mean,
there.
I guess the icon just blocked it.
You have always been there, my friend. You have always been there. So, we are still down somebody today, which is a bit of a problem. But well, you know, oh well. I need to do something really quick. I'm just got to just pop. You up. Alright.
Okay.
I gotta do something really quick. Just give me a second. Okay. So we're down a player, but that does not mean we won't be playing this week. Instead, we have a side quest for our players here, and this side quest might be a little bit useful for you guys as you go into the next phase where things are, you know, gonna be wanting to kill you a little harder and have bigger guns, and you don't want to have to heal for too much. So, it's a shame Savvy is off having food sickness from the taco that she ate, but ooh, food poisoning.
Them tacos.
I'm working on something really quick. All right, that should be good. Reopen this and make sure everything's running. Wonderful. So, with that out of the way, Tommy is going to approach Ark, because Ark got shot last time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wish to say anything?
No, does he say anything?
Well, he's going to. But we should also remind everyone that Klein has reappeared at the end of the driveway.
So we see him then?
You do. And we'll get to that in a second. Tommy walks up to Ark, though. And, you know, he looks at the bullet wound. That still hasn't healed. I don't mean to, you know, tell you how to live your life and all of that, but I think maybe you should get that checked out.
I mean, yeah, probably. But Savvy already looked at it and she's done what she can.
Yeah, but do you guys not have like medical facilities here? I mean, I figured you would, given the house size and all you to set something up.
I believe Wood does work on some medical supplies, but
Yeah,
none of us have gotten shot before. So
true. I mean,
You lucky bastards.
I could take a look at it. I know a little bit of medicine,
Yeah,
and I got my survival.
yeah, that's great and all, but if you guys don't have a dedicated facility for it, what are you gonna do, you know?
this
Tell
is
you
a
what.
good point.
Burn you with a hot piece of metal so you don't bleed.
That's a terrible plan, man.
I could do it though.
That's a terrible plan.
You asked me what I could do.
Wait,
Oh
we
my
have
God.
a blowtorch.
Shut up, you. Anyway,
Wait, we also have a forge. What are we talking about? Blowtorch. Just throw him in the forge. He'll be fine.
are you trying to kill people? Stupid question. Anyway, look, now, I didn't really talk too much about it beforehand, but when I was captured by those goons a little while back, yeah, this is how I knew that their suits exploded, even though the ones I saw got deactivated, right? Before that, even, they were supposed to meet up with another squad, out in the woods to the west of here. And out there, they apparently there was just some old herbalist woman, I don't know, living out in a shack out there, right? And basically, she was helping some militia guys or something with injuries they've been taking in fighting these bastards. And well, they go up to her and they They demand that she stop assisting them and instead patch them up if anything happens. She didn't take too kindly to that. And then the guy attacked her with a sword. She took the sword and she stabbed him. And then she shot like two other ones.
You said she lives in the woods?
Well, she did, but
Sounds
I'm
like
getting
my
to
kinda
that.
woman.
I'm getting to that. See, after she shot one of the other guys, it's turned into a bit of a gunfight. But she was still next to the body, right? And then it exploded.
Oh.
So you can imagine how that went for her. Anyway, point is, there's an herbalist out there, right? And, I mean, I didn't get a great look, but based on the fact that she was patching up a time militia, she probably has some stuff you guys could use, right?
And where'd you say you saw her again?
It's just out to the west, there's a forest trail.
Alright. Sounds interesting. What do you guys think? Think we should go take a look?
Yeah, I
Hey,
think it's
Mark,
probably a
how
good
you
idea.
feeling?
Well, other than, being shot, I suppose I'm doing alright.
Hey, suck
You
it
know,
up.
use my
It's no
med kit
bear
on you?
claw to the back.
Nah, it's really not too bad. It still hurts, but it's not too bad, honestly.
You want me to take a look at it?
Uh, I guess so, but just don't do anything.
Sorry, I couldn't. Wait.
What
I
should I
was-
roll to look at it?
It would be first aid or medicine.
There we go.
It is most certainly a bullet wound.
Aura, with your unconventional medicine check, you're not checking Ark's wound with. Are you checking Ark's wound with that?
Yeah.
Well, you can't really tell
Sorry, I-
because I mean, it's unconventional medicine. It's not regular medicine. You know it's a bullet
Fine.
wound, and you know how you can patch up wounds like that, but you don't really know anything more than that. Anyway, but what you do know with that roll, because it is a 14, which is a decent level of success, it sounds like a medicine woman lived out in those woods. You're not sure of what variety, like, you're not sure from which culture she would be taking these tactics and stuff from, so you don't have a great basis, but you think that you might be able to take some of her supplies and tools and set them up in your base here and make them work for you.
Alright, boys. Let's go.
Alrighty. We gonna take a car or are we just walking?
How far is it?
Where is it?
That's like, I don't know, 3 miles west or so, but then you gotta go down a forest trail, and there's some creepy things out there, man.
Creepy things. What kind of creepy things?
I don't know. I just know that, like, some of the... Back when I was still in Janeville, right, they were trying to scout a place for their militia to hold up outside town, yeah? And those woods out there, they sent in, like, a couple of scouting parties originally, and they didn't come back.
Were there any dragons?
No? Why would there be dragons?
Were there any kind of special?
The dragon zombies.
Yeah, why would they be out in the forest?
I don't know.
They tend to, like, land on city roofs and stuff.
I mean, you think I know this?
Well,
Does
since
he
you've been
put the
trying to
public-
hunt them, I figured you'd know something.
I know that they can die.
Right. Okay.
Is there anything special, like any special types in there that we should know about beforehand?
I don't know. I've only been in there with those guys that the zombies avoid.
Darn it. Alright, guys. So what do you want to? What do you think? Go through for the forest trail or driving? I'm down for either.
I don't know. I'm fine with either as well, to be honest.
You won't be able to drive the whole way there.
It's probably we're probably still better off taking a car and then stopping outside.
You can, in fact, do that, and there's not really going to be a gas cost. It's not that far away.
Cool. I'm totally down for that then. Everybody down piling in the white truck? How full is the white truck? Oh, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Does anyone want to talk to Clyde?
So
I'm
did
not
we
here.
see Klein, or is he like hiding?
He's just
Wait.
standing there.
Wait. Never mind.
I mean, just. Yeah. Okay.
You
Oh,
can't
Look,
not
There's
notice
a
Klein.
Klein.
Hey,
Where?
drop boy. Do you know if there's any Wolverines out there?
What?
Do you know if there's any Wolverines out there?
In the forest, you mean?
Yeah,
No. I don't think so.
I want a Wolverine.
Duly noted. Look, I'm just... Okay. Look. I'm just gonna stay behind you guys, and, he looks between everyone here, then he looks to Ark, and he hands Ark a laser pointer.
Alright.
If you need something dead, point that at it for, like, I don't know, quarter second, do whatever else you're doing. Just, like, mark it for me so I know what you want dead, and I'll do what I can.
Alright, sure. Works for me. So.
All right.
Hey, look at him. Can I have that?
What?
Nothing. Alright, how are you taking?
I take the white truck. Doesn't matter.
All right. So, Flyboy. If something goes wrong, we'll make sure to get you out of there. I promise. I'll run over to you real quick.
I'd prefer if it was anyone else but you.
Oh, I know. It's
I see you
okay.
running
I'm
at
the
me, I'm
strongest.
just warning you now. I see you running at me, I'm taking a shot. Self-preservation.
All right.
Everybody get in. That includes you, Klein.
Shotgun.
I need to be under the truck.
While it's driving.
I can hold on.
I like how nobody's even said anything. Just Klein shows up. Yep, he's here. He's here.
Oh.
There you go.
So what have you been doing, huh?
I've been working.
Anything in particular you've been working on?
I'm. I
Is
don't
it
want
the
to discuss
railroad?
it right now.
I think I know this one.
Railroad. What are you talking about?
It's a song. You know, I've been working on the railroad all the long day.
Specifically 3 weeks.
Yeah, really, you just sort of disappeared.
Why don't you just disappear every now and then?
Oh, I do now.
Oh, okay. So are we
Are we ready
gonna
to go?
go?
Come on,
Is
Bart.
that-
What, are you just fucking sitting there with the keys in your hand?
Hold on, is
Can we
that
go?
all anyone's asking Klein?
Klein, you're obviously not going to tell us anything, right?
Not at the moment, no.
That's fucking brilliant.
And it will even be. Maybe
Alright,
we'll break
so,
his ankles later. Who knows?
Don't worry about
Yeah,
the
Klein
driving.
shows
You
up,
guys,
just- yeah, sure.
with Tommy's direction, you're able to get to the area that you're looking for.
Can
Tommy,
we just say it was a super comfortable ride, though?
it was a very nice ride. It was fantastic. Anyway, you make it to the entrance to this forest trail that Tommy's been talking about, and he, jumps out of the truck, and he goes up in a tree. He, this tree has a deer stand in it. He makes some modifications to have a better angle, and he looks through the scope of his rifle. And then he calls back down to you guys, trying not to alert anything in the area, but doing a only adequate job of being somewhat quiet. He's not very stealthy. Yeah, I can see the hut from here. You just follow the path down, and I should be able to cover you guys the whole way there. I can see the front door even.
Alright, sure.
Alright.
Problem is, we're still at the house.
Yeah, I know.
Ark, you and I should probably go first.
There's no map for this.
We're
There's
the
no map for the
quietest.
entryway.
Anyways, what were you saying?
I think we should go first because we're the quietest.
Agreed. Well,
Whoa.
Klein can come too.
Okay.
I'm so quiet you won't even notice.
And also, Lee's pretty damn quiet now.
I'm not quiet. Who said I
Well,
was
maybe
quiet?
not true. You're not quiet. You're just stealthy. Boy is the only one who, in this case, wouldn't come with us, and also.
I'm gonna walk down the path.
You're just going with him.
Yeah.
All right. Zoop. I assume Aura is too because and stealth roll, but those three would be in the lead. So as you approach this area, you see a large stone wall with a arched gate. Judging by the bullet holes in the wall and the fact that it's about 4 or 5 feet high, it looks like this was primarily where cover was used in the fight that Tommy was talking about. From his angle, he should be able to shoot over it at least, and you could jump over the wall if need be. Beyond that, though, the area is heavily forested on both sides, and, well, that's the first things you notice upon reaching this area.
Can I notice even more?
You can attempt to,
Alright.
yes. Ark,
I'm
you feel
gonna-
uneasy.
Oh, that's. There's definitely people here.
Can you see over the wall, Arc?
Just a little bit.
Here, hop up on my shoulders.
Well, I was just peeking through the doorway for.
The wall's short enough that you can look over while standing, unless you're
Oh.
actually, like, only 5 feet tall.
Then
Okay,
I
never
was
mind.
hiding behind the wall.
Yeah.
This direction.
Yep.
We
Okay.
don't really.
Looking over the wall?
Yeah.
Um,
Perception.
give me a second. Okay, so first of all, let me reveal this area in front of you here, because looking over, you can see there's a tree just ahead. Over on the other side, there's another tree. There's a crater a little bit further along where you assume somebody exploded.
That's fun.
Oh.
Over to the sides, you don't see much, and you can see a little bit past the tree into the courtyard here. But you don't see much on the inside. Let me check this again. Who all rolled notice? It was just Klein and Ark? Alright. So,
And oranges. He
I-
rolled perception.
when?
After.
Oh, there it is, there it is. Yeah, you don't notice anything. But,
Okay.
Ark and Klein. Ark specifically notices this, first of all, because he feels this uneasy sense when he starts to head towards the hut. But not from the hut itself. Yeah, it doesn't look right, and there's that crater, and you get the sense that this isn't going to be very easy, just walking in the front door. But, you feel something more menacing coming from the trees around you. And, turning suddenly, you see something moving through one of the side bushes to the east. You look the other way, and there's something over there as well. Klein, you're not up looking at the wall, so you hear these things off to your sides before you see them. There is something moving in the underbrush to your sides, around the edges of this wall.
Well, immediately upon noticing this, gonna go straight behind this tree and take cover. And then look again.
I should mention the things you are hearing or seeing are off in the direction that you just moved.
Yeah. But I'm trying to use the tree as cover.
Alright. Well, that's a good roll. And that will allow you... Ooh. That will allow you to notice this creature. And did you roll stealth on that move?
I didn't, but do you want me to? I assumed I was just taking the previous.
It was not, because you're moving to a different position with a different sight line.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, that is a bad roll. He notices you. Yeah.
Yeah.
When this creature, who seems to be a humanoid covered in dangling moss, this sickly brownish green color dripping from them, essentially, this in various plants that have covered their bodies in the place of clothing. It makes a screech, and combat has begun.
Well, that was fast.
Whoa.
I should mention that it rolled a 15 on its notice of you there, but it didn't need to. Nice initiative.
Wait, I mean, that's not even terribly high for my stealth rolls. I just rolled really shit.
You did.
How do I roll initiative?
There's a button. And you use your speed as your modifier.
Oh. I should probably do that.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than 7, but you're still gonna need to use the 1.
Yeah, you still need to use the 1, but you would add your speed to that, and then roll another d10 to determine where you end up past that. Lee, you roll another d10, because you rolled a 10.
Oh,
The move go through.
cool.
Cody,
What?
did my initiative go through?
No, you still
You're-
gotta type it in.
Yeah, you still need to type it into the chat thing. Like, not the chat, but you need to type it into the turn order box.
So I rolled a 6 on the d10.
So you get a +1 to 20. And then
Alright.
Yeah, you get a
Minus-
plus
I rolled-
1, so you have a 29.
I rolled an 18 on the initiative.
Actually, wait, no, Klein gets a -2. Doesn't he?
Huh?
Would Klein get a -2?
He would get a
Yeah.
-1. So he would
thought
do
5
6
was a
plus his
-1.
speed. 6 plus his speed here.
Mm.
No, 5 is 0 flat.
Oh,
You,
okay.
you don't have to roll the d10.
Yeah, you don't have to roll the d10. The d10
Good
was
roll,
because
it
of
doesn't
the
do anything.
the 10 was for what other people rolled, and he rolled very well.
So it's my
Holy crap!
Fuck.
Whoa.
Okay.
He rolled very well.
He's a quick. Oh, okay.
so it's my speed plus what?
It's your how have you not okay. You rolled your initiative just fine. What's your speed, right?
It's 16.
Why do you have 12?
There you go. Roll d10.
Hey, roll that other d10, yeah. So your initiative right now,
I tried.
you did. Your initiative right now, Panda, should be +6 here, and should be 24.
24.
Yes, 24.
Okay.
Why'd you roll it again? No, not 24 is in the bonus. What you type into the turn order should be 24.
Oh, all right.
The
Your
is
bonus
just
should be
as good.
16.
There you go.
There you go. And this guy's going first. Let me check my other rolls here. Ooh.
I feel so slow.
You should, because I should add these guys because it's happening very quickly.
Well, everyone rolled.
They rolled very well.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. No.
I'm so slow.
They, all of us. Wonderful.
Holy
Fuck. Oh man, we're in for a fun time here.
Ark, because you have been the first one noticed, it's
Yeah.
going to run at you and make an attack. You are just able to dodge out of the way as a clawed, dripping, mossy hand just narrowly passes in front of your face. Leaning back against the tree, carves right into the wood, tearing bark away. And immediately, it jumps the wall and runs off into the distance.
Oh, I can't even do any counterattacks.
What?
Not in this case. You can attempt to if you want. If you have a, you have your grab if you'd like to attempt it, but
Well, is the like you said it was dripping with? I'm still not entirely certain.
essentially it's moss. It's moss and other plants, ivies and the like, that have covered its skin. You don't particularly know what that means.
Does it look safe to touch?
It looks like dripping moss and ivy with a darkish brown-green color.
Hmm.
This was wrong. Okay.
Anyways, I'll just let it run.
All right. Roll me a notice check arc.
Less good.
All right. Okay. You have fast reaction time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this will not be as penalized as normal, but you're about to take another attack. As a second one runs out from the woods and attacks you.
Wow.
Ooh, you have matched it. Your parry goes off.
Oh, just barely. I really shouldn't have done that though, because fuck. I'm going to toss it over to Klein
What?
on the ground, but just,
Da-da-da.
toss it towards Maddox and Klein on the ground.
You have successfully thrown it, and it is now on the ground over here.
Alright.
So, this one comes at you with a claw. You grab it and fling it around onto its face. You can tell that it's trying to struggle from hitting the ground, but it's not fast enough. And it has been knocked to the ground. However, you're wearing gloves, correct?
Yeah.
Good. Nothing happens. Moving on.
Alright. Yeah, I was just worried that they were gonna burn away because of the fucking acid zombie. I still
Nah.
miss my old shoes.
Your old shoes. Yeah. What's the distance on this?
I actually kind of forgot I was wearing gloves. I am, but I kind of forgot that I would have done something against the other one.
Yeah. Aura, you're taking an attack as one sprints out of the forest to the east.
Did you want me to roll anything?
Well, I mean, it's attacking you. Do you have any way to avoid being hit?
Acrobatics.
Yeah, then you would roll Dex plus Acrobatics to try to avoid being hit.
Alright, difficult dexterity.
No, Acrobatics.
Oh.
It just said this. You roll Acrobatics if you have Acrobatics.
Damn it.
Oh.
Roll another D10.
Bad.
Oof. Max damage.
Well, close to max.
Aura.
Wait, no, never mind. That's times 3, not D3.
Yeah, I rolled the damage open for you guys on this one so you can see this. Not all of them will do the same amount of damage. This one, that's his damage numbers. Aura, you take 18 damage as the claw cuts across your shoulder and like into your collarbone. You feel the this sickness and this nausea run through your body. Clearly, this moss, this peat moss, whatever it is not safe. Not in its current form anyway. And that's most likely how these fellows died in order to become what they are now. And it jumps the wall and runs to hide in the trees beyond the wall. Reveal a little bit here.
That was a lot of damage.
It was, yeah.
I have a bad feeling about what's about to happen.
Give me a second.
Yeah,
Okay.
I also am still missing a lot of health,
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
a problem.
This one is running at least from another patch of unexplored tree.
Alright.
Did you expect it to happen this quickly?
What? The
Like a
combat?
fight?
Yes.
Oh.
These are pack hunters. They were trying to hunt you down all through the time you've been in the forest. Lee, would you like to try to avoid or parry? You do, in fact, successfully parry. This one, however, only has enough to dash back over here, and it cannot quite make it to the cover of all of the trees. Maddox.
Alright, so this guy on the ground next to Ark is gonna get his. Or, well, I'm gonna try to chop his head off.
That's what I was hoping for.
We'll call that a targeted hit for the neck.
You should probably move a little closer.
Oh, yes. Sorry. That I meant to do.
He is on the ground.
It doesn't. Maybe?
He is on the ground. So let's see. Ooh.
Yeah.
It rolls out of the way of your axe chop.
Doing my business, stupid fucking thing.
Your chop does not connect with his neck. You're pretty close. You feel that it being on the ground has definitely severely limited its mobility. But you're just shy of getting that chop across the neck. You catch some moss with the blade. Ark.
I'm going to climb up on top of the wall. Actually, about maybe here-ish. And then look around for anybody I can see.
Okay.
Not very well, but, you know.
Not very well indeed. However, your danger sense alerts you that the man you saw earlier is over here. As some leaves rustle at his movements.
Alright, well, at least I know that. But it would seem like a dumb idea to go and attack him, so I'm just gonna jump back down and try to stomp on this guy's head.
Flying spin kick?
Yep.
Let's go. Oof. That is a good one.
So.
That is a good one. Let me get the outcome table. Because you are landing a hit. And if I'm correct, that was a targeted attack, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Increase that. The 32 damage head. That's a good hit. That's a good hit right there, let me tell you. Tell you what. So, jumping off the wall, doing a nice flying spin kick, you smash your heel into the back of his head. And you think you hear some juices squirt everywhere, and like the water, well, it's not really water, but the poisons, the toxins leaking from this moss scatter into the nearby landscape. Thankfully, nobody is in danger of being hit by this, but it does show just how powerful of a kick that was. It is still, however, able to continue moving as it begins to try and push itself to its feet. Anything else?
No, that'll be all.
Lee? Whew, that's a sphere right there. Which one are you throwing at? You're currently muted, by the way.
That one.
Alright, hold on.
I was curious why Lee was being so quiet.
Yeah, right? Alright, so you're throwing a sphere at that one. Sphere. It's a bowling ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's the only sphere I got. Well, that
you
my
do have
palm.
another one.
4 meters.
Sphere that's required.
You're
for
using
these.
super throw, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Gotta reduce that by 1.
Okay. You're using super throw, you're at a 4-meter distance. Roll me a d8 times your strength. And I assume this wasn't a targeted shot, of course.
No.
Yeah. Not bad. So non-targeted shot, let me roll for that. That is a torso shot. It does, however, manage to slip mostly out of the way. You're pretty sure, like before, however, you've at least shattered half of the bones in the left side of its upper torso. As the bowling ball flies in, It's moving quickly, don't get me wrong. But this is a super throw. That bowling ball is moving fast, and that is hard to dodge. So, while the whole connection doesn't happen, it does break at least a few of those bones. And while this is an undead, that can't be pleasant.
All right.
So I'll mark that in a second here. Wrong thing. Just there we go. His arm, one of his arms is broken, and like half of his ribs.
Okay.
Klein, over to you.
Oh wait.
Hmm?
I also wanted to move to here.
Okay, you can do that. Klein.
Okay, I'm just gonna run over here and kick it in the neck.
Well, that's a good knife kick. Let me. You kick it in the neck. That's a fifth
Okay.
level of success, so that's 2. That's 3 by 4. Well, that's a good kick to the neck. And I mean, you're wearing boots, I assume. That's where you have those knives attached.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just attached to the feet.
Nice strong boots. You didn't just like tape a knife to your bare foot.
Who wouldn't do that though?
Fair. Aura.
Hmm. 1, 2, 3. I want to go to here, and I want to stab it with a knife, with my military knife.
The K-bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn.
That's a rifle, and it's set up incorrectly.
Yes. Yes, it is. You need to put a skill
It's
rating
critical
in.
though.
You need to put a skill rating in for what
We
you're
can say you
doing.
got the 10.
You need to
Huh?
you need to put a skill rating in for what you're doing, and you
Oh.
need to put a damage dice in for what damage type it is. In this case, it's D6. And what's your skill with knives?
Hmm.
You have Jack of all trades, so it should be 0.
Yeah.
You put 0 there. Don't worry about the throwing, and then it's melee. So you mark that. And then you would roll it. Oh, first of all, do that. Then you would roll it. See? There you go.
Oh.
Now, roll that d10 again. I even got the 10 to help you out. Panda,
Yeah.
roll a
Okay.
d10
Oh.
because you got a 10.
Uh.
Come on, Panda.
Panda, you're having trouble today.
Okay, there you go.
Holy-
Now do it again.
Very nice. Holy crap.
That's fucking 3 times in a row. Not by the same person.
No, you don't roll
No,
the
you-
attack again. Just roll a d10 again.
It was a 1 though.
Yeah, okay.
It's fine. Okay. God. Did you have a targeted attack there?
Yeah, its head.
Okay. 4, 3. That's another 12. Wow, okay. Well done. You stab it in the face. Are you wearing gloves?
No, unfortunately.
You take 5 damage as these toxins seep into your hand.
Damn it.
You feel that you're much too close to them.
Holy crap, my damage has gone down. And my health has gone down.
Yes. Yes, it has. That's what happens when you take damage. Right then.
Oh.
And here come some things that are happening.
Uh-oh.
Maddox, you're being attacked.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Would you like to attempt to parry or dodge?
I would like to attempt to parry, and that is a skill check with my axe, right?
Yes, it is.
Alright.
You know, I'd love to give it to you. I really would.
Damn it.
17.
I really would love to, but it's gonna hit you.
Alright.
What kind of
Take
clothing are you
17.
wearing?
I'm gonna go. I didn't say. So we're gonna say, you know, pretty weathered deer hide from a few years back. That was stitched together with
So
spinner
stitched
that I made.
hide, essentially, like
Yeah,
not quite
Yeah.
leather, but not weak
Yeah.
material.
but it's weathered. It's you know it's a couple years old.
Right. All right. So this claw comes down and it sticks into one of your shoulders.
Oof.
And it's just like this roar, this type sound as it tries to lean forward, but you're able to push it back with the axe, and it jumps off of the wall and runs back into the yard here. You're going to take 11 damage from that.
All right.
This one is going to stand up and immediately try to dash into the woods.
Is there any attack of opportunity we can do?
There is not in all flesh must be. You can, however, attempt to follow it because it is not able to move quickly in the current moment. Lee. Another one runs back out of the enclosed area near the hut that's up ahead, and jumps onto the wall and leaps at you. What do you do?
I parry.
You cannot parry this attack.
Oh. Can I dodge it?
You can attempt to dodge this.
I think he dodges.
You have successfully dodged. This dodge is going to move you one square here, as it
Alright.
leaps and smashes into the ground right here. Good dodge, buddy. Broken arm man.
I'm
Broken
still
arm.
teaching a rock in a hard pace.
Broken arm man. Let's see. All right. It's going to spin and slash at Klein.
Oof.
Eh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Again, I'd love to give it to you, but you're getting hit. Klein, are you wearing leather armor? I don't think you are, but
I do not believe it is leather.
what are you wearing?
I'm not sure, but it's definitely like something on top of very light clothing.
Okay. So like a denim jacket type thing that's not really denim, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That works. Well, lucky you. The claw catches on the jacket, and instead of really doing any real damage to you, it more just tears a hole in the jacket, leaving some shallow scores across your chest, doing 5 damage. Maddox.
Gonna need a new jacket.
Shit. Okay, so Maddox is going. Yeah, it's 4 meters away. Of course, I can go there. I'm gonna charge right up to this guy, who seems to be on the ground,
He is on the ground.
and I'm gonna go with an untargeted hit with my wood axe. Ready to
Fantastic.
combat. There we go.
Interesting rolls.
Should have
today.
targeted it.
Yeah, you should have.
Roll d10.
Yes, I can do
Yeah,
that.
roll that d10.
Jeez, again.
That is all right. It's another 2. Wow, that is a lot of damage. Hold on, let me make sure I'm counting this damage right.
Very good.
I think that's 20. Yeah, that's 25 damage. That's pretty good.
God damn.
That's pretty good. Now, this is an untargeted hit, and rolling for location means that you hit it in the, like, the shoulder blades area.
Like right in the back.
Right in the bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to roll a simple strength. Roll the d10. Ooh,
Oh,
roll the
oh.
d10.
Oh,
Ooh, roll the d10! Do it again!
Hey!
Hey, it's not a 1.
Ones in a row.
In order to cut it off, it gives you a 2.
That is impressive enough that I'm gonna have to think about this for a second. Just give me a second here. Let me get the numbers right. So, it's a 4. It's a -1.
That is 4 ones in a row.
That is a -4 or 3. I'm not, like... You rolled a -4.
How?
Simple check.
Like, that is impressively fast.
Oh my god.
Roll me one more d10. Okay. I was hoping that was going to be a 10. But let me just put it like this. You have rolled so badly, it has wrapped around to possibly being good again. Roll me a hand axe check.
Skill check?
Yes.
Okay.
You passed. Good. So, normally, when you hit something with an axe, you pull your axe out of it. For some reason, you lost all of your muscle density. For just a brief moment of time, and couldn't remove your axe. So the axe lifted the undead with it, and then you thought, wait a minute, this is perfect. And you pushed back down. So while you may not have done a ton of damage to the thing, because you didn't hit it in the head and it is a zombie, it is going to be pinned there for a little while.
Alright. I did something.
No.
I'm impressed more than anything, if I'm being honest. That's why I'm giving you something out of this. I didn't, like, how, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4 ones in a row, and then a 2. Like, I can't even be, I can't even punish you for that, that is too good. Anyway, continue.
Hey, so I haven't used this in a while, and I really want to.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use the head shoes charge.
Oh boy.
Also,
just-
a notice to actually, look
Yeah,
through
yeah,
it yet, but I do know pretty much exactly where it is. So
Yeah, you've seen the direction it ran in. Roll me your notice again.
one second, let me swap back. No.
Hmm. Have danger sense and quick reaction time.
And situational awareness, that's already active.
Right. But okay. So here's the thing. You can't see where it is right now, right?
Mhm.
I will tell you that it is in this square, or this square. You need to pick which one.
Okay. That one.
Far left?
Mhm.
Alright, make your attack roll.
Fucking hell. It wasn't targeted, but still.
Well, it's okay. Because you would have missed anyway.
Yep.
That does, however, reveal that it's right here.
So I just ran into a tree.
Yeah, you basically have stabbed your head shears into a tree.
I
Let that
was
tree
gonna
ever
say
get
I was
you.
gonna let go after I hit a tree anyways. Because I was planning to pin it to a tree.
Well, you've
So I'm
successfully
not
stabbed a
getting
tree. What do you
pictures.
do now?
Alright. I'm gonna freak out and punch it once. And that is all. Because I wasn't expecting to miss.
Yes, this. It dodges back at the last second, your fist going in front of its face.
I don't like this thing anymore.
Did you ever like it?
No, but now I especially dislike it.
Fair enough.
I do get a +2 to my next dodge.
Yeah, good for you. Lee.
All right. I am going to move to here. And I'm gonna go for yield swing.
Just a swing, just a swing. It is on the
Yep.
ground and pinned by Maddox. Did you have a targeted attack on that?
No.
Well, you did 56 damage. So you're gonna cut it in half, and it no longer has legs.
Mm-hmm.
But you hit it in the torso, so it's not dead yet. It is pinned to the ground without any legs now.
All right.
Ooh.
Get a marker for that. What's the marker for I don't have any legs anymore? I'm gonna go with this. Klein.
Okay, this time I want to punch and then kick.
Okay, okay. Targeted at all?
Well, this is where it's going to be weird. I'm going to punch his leg
Aha.
and then kick its face.
Aha. It dodges your punch to the leg. But in doing so, it smashes its face into your foot.
My plan worked.
Well done. You've successfully kicked it in the face, and as you make that connection, you realize that bowling ball must have shattered bones throughout all of its body because you feel the skull, the fragments just crack under your foot.
Oh yeah.
And just the bones splinter backwards and it falls to the ground dead.
Cool.
Aura.
I want to heal myself with one of my large medkits.
Alright. Large medkit, unconventional medicine, go. You are healed for 14 points.
Yes.
Your large
I'll,
medkit. Your large
Oh, right.
medkit. Did I ever tell you how many charges it had?
Yeah. I'm gonna update it on my notes right now.
Okay.
Oops. Nope. There you go. Sweet. All right. Cool. I'm done. That'll end my turn, and I'll wait for everybody else to yeah. That's my
Alright.
turn.
Well, some attacks are coming in now. Maddox? This thing's leaping at
Yep. Of course it's leaping at me.
you. You wanna...
Can I
Wanna-
parry that?
You
Or
cannot.
dodge it?
You can dodge
Just
it.
Difficult decks, right?
Could be difficult decks, yes.
Maybe?
I'll be honest, I didn't think you were gonna dodge it. Be real honest with you. And you didn't.
No. I
Uh,
tried. Son of a bitch.
you have been pinned. That means you lose your grip on the pinning of the other guy with your axe, and this one is going to attempt to bite you.
Okay.
Uh,
Can I parry this?
you can attempt to parry this.
Alright.
You parry it just fine, as it like manages to grab your shoulders and force you to the ground. Now that you can see its teeth, actually, its teeth are also covered in moss, but this moss is a blood red color. Not because it's been soaked in blood, maybe. Maybe that is the cause. Maybe not. Either way, it looks disgusting. You grab your axe and you put the handle of the axe in its mouth.
Just like jam it down its throat.
Yeah, more like a crossbar thing.
Oh,
like
got
a-
you.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
gotcha. Like
Yeah, like a muzzle.
Lifting weights.
Yeah. And you are currently holding it there.
Dogs.
Gotcha.
You're currently holding
Alright.
it there. And this one, Melark,
Hello.
it's attacking you.
Yep.
You just meet its attack, so you are able to avoid the attack.
Alright. I'm gonna grab it.
You have successfully grabbed it.
Can I do multiple attacks off of this or just one?
Just one.
Then I'm gonna spin kick it into the wall. I'm not kicking it with the knife. It'll still say it, but I'm just trying to hit it and launch it into the wall.
All right. You've successfully kicked it into the wall. Based on those numbers, it hits the wall, and it smashes its head on the back of the wall, and it dies. Can't quite tell that it's dead immediately, because
Oh, don't worry, I'm still gonna keep hitting it.
it starts to lean forward again, but as it does so, the head just sort of falls, and it stops moving. This one's turn. It currently does not have any legs, and it's on the ground. Just gonna roll this real quick. It can't do anything at this point. Maddox, you're currently attempting to be bitten by a moss man.
Wait, he's trying to be bitten? Why?
I'm not trying to be bitten. The zombie's trying to bite me. Can I
Grammar.
try to kick him off?
You can? That would
is
be a
exactly what
brawling
I'm-
or a strength check.
Oh. Okay, I thought I would use combat, but
You can roll with a
Brawling
kick
or
as well. You can roll with a kick as well. That's fine.
you want me to use that?
That is
or-
not a success, though.
Okay. Well, I can't really do much else, can I? I gotta get him off of me. I can't get bit.
Yeah, you're not in a good spot if you get bit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no. I really can't take a lot of hits either. And I can't really do anything. That's my turn then.
Okay. Ark.
Alright, I'm gonna take the head shears, walk up to it, stab it straight through the skull.
Fantastic. You have sheared its skull.
Hey, fuck that thing!
It is dead. Very dead, in fact.
I'm now gonna jump up and look around again.
Alright, make your
'Cause I have
notice.
no clue what's going on with anyone else.
That notice is enough to show you the situation happening over here. Maddox seems to be in a bit of danger, as you can tell that he's quite wounded and hardly able to hold this thing off from biting him. This one doesn't seem to be any threat. It appears to be trying to process the fact that it doesn't have legs anymore, but it can't really move correctly. And you don't see anything else in the immediate vicinity.
Okay,
Wait,
that's all.
All right. Although I did forget. Oh wait, no, I didn't forget. Cool. I do have leather gloves. I didn't forget to write that down. I'm gonna try and move to here and grab the zombie that's on Maddox.
go for it, buddy. Alright, hold on. Going to resist that. It does resist your grab, but in doing so, it loses grip on Maddox. You do not have it in a grab, but it is no longer holding Maddox.
All right.
Basically, you
That
pull it
count.
off, and it's now in this square. Because you've pulled it off, it is no longer prone, technically, but it is not going to be able to bite Maddox immediately.
And that counts as my attack, right?
It counts as one attack, yes.
All right. So then I guess this will be a second attack.
Okay. Non-targeted, I assume?
Non-targeted.
That is still a hit. And that's with a broadsword. There's... Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That roll... Not enough to do that. But, it is going to take a significant hit to the chest from that broadsword, and you cut pretty deeply into the flesh. You'd think you would, a normal human at least, have hit the heart, lungs, and essentially assured death. But in this case, it just looks kind of angry.
Ah, all right. Yeah, see, I only went for the one-handed because the way I figured is since I had that bad of a grab roll, I must have been only using one hand to do it.
That
and
makes
then-
sense, yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Klein.
Okay, I want to see if I can do something. I'll just take that as a yes.
It's an acrobatics.
Yes. So the zombie across from me, I want to run up to it, jump, do a flip, and then on the way down, kick.
You know? Are you aiming for its head?
Yeah, I kind of am.
Roll another d10.
Okay.
Oof.
That's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good, Mike. Huh. Okay. Okay. In its attempt to avoid you, it rolled a 5.
Uh-huh.
You know, just letting you know. Down by 3. Yeah, that's more than enough damage to kill this guy. That's enough. The knife slashes into his brain, and then your foot follows and just like helps push it. Cracks the skull. There's blood everywhere. Moss just splatters around. I'm not sure why you did a flip, but good job. Good flip, buddy.
It's fun.
You have definitely killed it. Well done.
Gotta get those style points, man.
Alright.
So is Lee holding this the
No.
Zeke? Oh. So what's the current
It's just
I
standing
wanna,
there.
It is just standing there, yes.
Yep.
I wanna throw a rock at it.
The classic.
Or
Do
I'll
I need
run
a
over
duck?
here.
You're
I'll run over
fine.
here.
Throw that rock.
Just so that it's huzzah.
You have
damn.
missed.
I look at him and just be like, sorry, I tried.
Lee, you're taking an attack.
alright. Can I parry, dodge both?
Yes, you can use both. It is just an attack. I will mention if it is lethal. Let me check. That is the same success level, so you successfully parry.
There we go.
Maddox, you're currently on the floor.
Okay, I can use half my movement to stand up.
That's D&D. In this, we've been using an action for it.
Getting my campaigns confused.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, so then I can use an action and then I can still attack after that, correct?
At a -2.
You know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stand up and then I'm gonna swing at this stupid fucker that leaped at me. Because I don't like him. Not one bit. Untargeted.
Untargeted.
Yep.
An 11.
You have successfully hit him. Good hit.
Yes. Was
Real good hit.
solid.
And he's going to take a decent chunk of that damage, but not quite all of it. As you hit him in the upper torso, smashing his what's that? His sternum inwards, and causing a bit of whiplash, but not enough to kill him at this point.
Fuck his sternum.
Ark.
Hey, I have a question. Can I move here and then do, say, jump off the wall and kick him in the back?
Why wouldn't you be able to?
Well, because my movement is exactly 8 meters when doing that, so.
Yeah, roll acrobatics.
Okay, sure. I have no problems doing that. Well,
Now
Roll
you have
another
problems
D10.
doing that.
That is -3, which puts you at 9. So roll another D10. You're gonna go prone, but I'll let you make one attack.
Darn, I was planning to do something cool, but I guess I'm just gonna jump off and kick it in the back.
You're also taking 4 damage.
Oh, okay. And I was trying to push it this way, sort of. I had something follow up.
You can drop kick it.
I was planning on still landing, not just.
Alright,
go.
Maddox, you're not prone anymore.
Yeah, I wasn't drop kicking. I was just going for a kick.
Yeah. Well,
Trying
you
to
rolled
push
low.
it.
You rolled low enough that it'll let you make an attack, but you're still falling prone.
Then.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's a 19, which still falls in there. That's 2 on there. 12. You were trying to kick it in the head, right?
Nope. It was untargeted.
Untargeted. All right.
I was actually trying to kick it in the back specifically.
Well, you kicked it in the stomach. Well, I
Well-
guess the lower back works.
I never heard time kicking it in the stomach.
You don't know that. Let me.
I'd also like to specify I was trying to push it here, so I'd be
Yes,
about
I know.
here, and it.
Yep. It only moves 1 square, but it is pushed, and it has taken a nice hit to the lower spine, I guess.
Okay, so I can't
Wait.
do anything else after that.
No, you cannot, and you are prone.
Gotcha.
All right. So I want to try and grab it.
All right. Is it to resist that? It has successfully resisted that.
Damn. All right. So I'm gonna try and kill it. Damn.
Well, another D10. You're gonna miss.
So
Good try,
I'm
buddy.
done.
Good try, buddy. Fine.
Let's punch its feet.
Why have you just punched it in the feet twice?
I meant legs, but
Those are some good
Yeah.
rolls. Is that what? Why do you have 2 6s in addition?
Hmm?
Why do you have 6 and 6?
Martial arts 6.
You have martial arts 6.
yeah.
All right, just I forget that apparently. Hmm. Oh, I mean, let me just check here, but I'm fairly certain. Oh, hey. Hey. It dodges the
Hey.
first punch. And then you punch it in the leg on the second punch.
One guy is
I just like the idea that you like knelt down and just went for a punch on both feet.
Yeah,
Not the
basically.
leg, just the feet.
Yeah, it increases. That's 9. Roll me a strength martial arts test.
Why strength?
Just do it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Should I roll D10?
You should.
Okay.
Ooh.
You successfully tripped him.
Cool.
He's on the ground now. Aura, it's your turn.
All right, Aura, I believe in you.
I want to come up here.
That's a tree.
It's fine.
Oh wait,
You can stand under a tree.
True.
and I want to use my awesome parkour skills and stab it with my hunting knife. You know.
How
How's that
exactly
relate
are
to
you
parkour?
trying? Yeah, how are you trying to use parkour exactly?
Never mind. I just want to stab it with my knife.
All right. Are you trying to stab it in the head?
No general area. Just stab.
Okay. So you guys have just surrounded this poor man and are now beating him on the ground.
Yeah. Hell
Of
yeah.
course.
All
Also,
right.
you said I
Ah,
took 4
dang.
damage, right?
Huh?
Did I take 4 damage?
You did, yes.
Okay. That's the only
Um,
damage I've taken this fight.
He has successfully avoided being stabbed,
Wow, you took damage this fight.
and he's going to stand up, but he's surrounded.
Yeah.
Maddox.
All right.
He's not even gonna attack. He's just standing up like.
He has to
"Oh,
stand up.
fuck."
He has to stand up first.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna swing my axe downward at his head.
Hmm. You have successfully chopped him in the head. You've split
Alright.
his head as if it was a log covered in moss.
There we go.
And by that I mean, his head's in 2 pieces. And you're like somewhere embedded in the neck.
His last action was just standing up and realizing the futility of his situation.
He just stood up and watched it go down.
Just, oh shit. Thunk.
Like you were already swinging the axe as he did.
I guess I guess this is how it ends.
Alright.
I love the thought of just him standing up and staring at Maddox as Maddox is bringing the axe down.
Alright, so that's the end of combat for now. What do you do now?
Well, I
You're prone
am
again.
gonna ask for first aid. Oh well, I'm gonna use first aid on myself. Wow.
I would-
Okay.
Roll another
Here's all-
d10.
Yep.
I want to look at this zombie.
Hey, there we go.
You regain 1 health point for your first aid attempt.
Woohoo!
What are you using, Aura?
One of my large medkits on Savvy.
Savvy, you mean Arc?
Savvy.
And Savvy, what's his name?
Arc?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really need it. I kind of just tripped.
Yeah, I need it. I'm at 12 health.
Yeah, you should probably be using that on Maddox, but you can use it on Arc if you'd like.
I'll use it on Maddox.
I mean, I do still
Thank
have
you,
a
Aura.
bullet wound, so you know.
So did
Maddox
you roll it?
regains 13 health.
Nice.
If you really want, I wouldn't mind. I'm still missing 14
Hey,
health.
hey, have you figured out how it determines how much health you get back from the large med kit yet?
I want to go find my bowling ball.
Alright, and I'll use
Where
my
exactly?
Oh,
I
should
threw it
probably
like this.
just okay.
Yeah. It would have fire. Roll me a notice. Not you.
I know I was looking at the body, but
Yeah, you get a
I was,
9.
I was looking at this guy here.
There we
just
go.
saying.
Alright. You can't find your bowling ball at this moment, but you notice that this wall has been essentially decimated by a large circular object. Ark, you notice much of what you noticed during combat, that these guys are covered in moss, and the moss is dripping some sort of toxin, though the toxin is currently unidentified, and you don't know what it is or what it does.
I'll take the head shears back.
You've taken the head shears back.
That is all.
Cody,
What's that?
my notice.
You rolled a 22 notice.
Yes.
Okay. So the moss appears to, when you look at these guys, you can tell that they were standard undead. Either that or runner zombies. You're not particularly sure which. They were one of the two, and as moss has essentially become a parasite on their skin, either symbiotically or through some sort of evolution that created this moss, you're not sure. It could have even been put there by somebody. Point is, this moss is growing out of their skin, and it's basically a part of who they are. It's a part of them. It's not just growing on them.
Okay.
Could I use another my large medkit again on Arc?
Can if you'd like.
But not. Alright, sweet.
Hey, look,
Jeez.
you get 17 health back.
Actually, I only get 14 health back.
Hey, look at
Well,
that.
then
You
still
get
max
14
health.
health back.
Still max health. I'll take it.
Do you happen to have
So
something
there you
like
go.
small
I like how it got-
health-wise? for
I
me?
like how I got shot by a bullet, and then afterwards, just I tripped. You know what? Yeah, I should probably heal the bullet.
Yeah.
It's just the trip called attention to it is all.
All right. So where are you guys? What are you guys doing?
Well,
That's right up here, by the way. You can see the door.
I'm sad I forgot to get the laser pointer, but at the same time, I was in such a furious rage. I kind of just,
Can I investigate the broken wall?
You can do that for a little while, yes.
I don't like doors, so I'm going up the wall.
You have successfully climbed the wall.
I'm gonna
No.
walk through the door. Like a
Now
normal
I've successfully
person.
climbed the wall.
You could climb the wall without a check. You have enough skill
Dude,
for that.
yeah, it's like four and a half,
Alright,
5 feet
so
tall.
Lee, taking a look at this wall, you think maybe, just maybe, this place used to be a Civil War fortress. How else do you explain the cannonball hole in the wall? And then you think, actually, that could have been the bowling ball. But you can't find it yet.
Alright.
Can I figure out what's hiding right against this wall?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It was
I'm
more
just-
wall.
I'm just gonna let you guys know. I think me not updating for, like 2 years has made it so people occasionally cut out. So if I don't respond,
Okay.
yeah.
You have not found the bowling ball yet.
Alright.
What else? What else are you guys doing?
Just looking around.
Does this
Um,
building have
mhm.
any windows?
It does not.
Is there anything interesting about the crater?
The crater? Not particularly. You can find what you think is probably a part of a skeleton.
Can I loot the skeleton?
It's just bones, though,
It's just
right?
a bone, yeah.
Can
I'm
I loot
taking
the
the
skeleton?
bone. I want the bone.
You have found a bone. Congratulations.
Yes, I'm
Wait.
putting that in my possessions.
Is there a hand?
No. It's most likely it's a
Oof.
arm bone, like a ulna or a radius.
So
There's no hand attached to it though.
I gotta look at this so I know what kind of bone I got.
Arm bone attached to the hand bone attached to the axe bone attached
Okay,
to
yeah, so
your
that's-
face bone.
That's what I figured. Okay.
I want to climb the building.
Okay, you have successfully stealthed. What are you doing?
I was gonna slowly. open
It's
the
a
door and
one.
look
It's a
inside.
one-story building.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm just looking inside the building.
Okay. The door opens out this way.
Hmm.
So you see a room over there, and not much else at this point.
Alright. So is everyone ready to go in? And then
Roll me
we
another
still-
notice.
Even better.
Goodness. So
Can I
because the
roll
door
a
is
notice?
opened a little bit right here,
What the hell are you doing over here, Lee?
catch a
I'm looking
glimpse
for
of
my
something in
bowling
the room.
Ah shit.
I'll help you.
Does it seem to realize we're here?
Not yet.
Alright, I am now going to crouch down against the wall and just put my finger over my mouth and just basically just signal that we need to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And Klein will see that in stealth.
Good stealth.
Also, Lee's still not here.
I need to find my bowling ball.
Can I help Lee find his bowling ball?
Roll perception. Hey, Maddox.
Is it difficult or simple?
No. Well, doesn't matter. Rolled a 9. You notice that the bowling ball bounced off of a tree on this corner, flew through the wall, and is laying right there.
Ha! I got your bowling ball, Lee.
Ah, okay. Hop over the wall.
There you go, bud.
Can I have the bowling ball?
Yeah, no problem, man.
As
Alright,
soon as I see Lee, I'm going to signal again to be quiet. Considering Lee didn't actually see it beforehand.
Okay.
And then just point directly towards where the zombie is.
Oh.
through-
Actually,
Aura is not being very stealthy. Steps on a twig.
Oh.
It's okay. She's far enough away at this point. It does not seem to have noticed you yet at all.
I am actually going to go around the building.
You can
See if
do
there's
that.
any
Yes.
other entrances.
You know, I will reveal this for you because you don't, that way you don't need to take time. There are no other entrances to this building. There is a wall in the back. The wall goes around the entire thing. But there are no other entry doors.
Going to over here. Hey Lee, if you throw the bowling ball straight through the door, you can probably hit it.
Hit what?
Yeah, really, what are you talking about?
There's another one inside.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, there's a zombie?
Yeah, and it's just right in front of the door, just standing.
Just be real quiet. Go over to the door and just right at the door. I'll try to rip through his face.
I mean, I have another thing that I could throw in there.
No, just stick with the bowling ball.
Okay.
And then when we get close, I'm going to point directly at where it is so he knows exactly where to throw.
Okay.
I'm gonna be here.
Watch this, or this isn't gonna be good.
All right.
Alright.
Also, I'm going to stand out here next to the door. Ready?
Before he does that, can I just notice to listen to see if there's anything else there?
Yeah, go for it. You do not hear anything, but you do hear a small crackling sound coming from the side.
Okay.
That's all you hear. You don't hear any other movement or shuffling or the like.
Okay, so just out of character real quick, I want to tell you how I pulled up my character sheet, and since I'm on my laptop, it like fills up my whole screen. So the last I saw, Ark was right next to me, and I was real tempted to roll this instead.
You'd have a hard time, actually grabbing me and throwing me inside. And also you'd be throwing me through. Bad
Throwing
idea,
spheres.
but I appreciate the attempt.
Super throw, as
And
usual.
7. Distance 7 is that. Roll a d6 times your strength. Okay, now roll another d6 times your strength.
Oh god.
Okay, roll a d4 times your strength.
Okay. I'm hitting a lot of things.
Kind of. Okay. It splinters the first door that it runs into. The door's just kind of knocked completely off of its hinges, which allows you guys to see into this room.
As expected.
Then it hits this thing.
All right.
In the chest.
All right.
Does he have a chest anymore?
Yes, because it gets thrown back against this wall and hits the other door.
Okay.
The other door does not splinter, but it does crack from the force of the attack. And well, you hit it against the door, and that's going to be combat now.
Immediately after that, I'm going to run in, and then I'm assuming this is like laying against the door on the ground.
Huh?
The zombie, it's like laying against the door on the ground right now.
Well, it just got hit against the door, like pancaked against the back wall, arms outwards. It's not on the ground right now.
So it's not prone.
It's not prone, no.
Alright then, I'm going to throw a knife at its head.
Go for it.
Make sure all this is set up correctly. Yep. And then add a 2 to damage if it hits.
That is going to hit because you have not had any, like, it has not had any reason or way to avoid. But that is going to be combat start, so let's go.
All right.
Right?
Just making sure. Modifier is your speed, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
Whew.
What's your speed?
Roll another d10. All right, you got 36. Remember to add 2 if you have fast reaction time.
16.
Oh. Eh.
Honestly, because what I was thinking was just we could probably throw this through the wall and hit it, but then I noticed the door. But even if there wasn't a door, we still could have made one.
Klein, you're up first.
Okay, I want to run in here and kick it undirected and then punch it in the leg.
All right. All right. You have undirected kicked it and then punched it in the leg. Let's see here.
There's the D10.
That is a good D10. That's a 24, which is 4 on top of that. So that's 5 by 4, which is 20. Done 20 damage. That's pretty good. Okay. And then the second punch is to the leg. And that is... Yeah, you're fine there. Alright. You feel that its legs are probably not the best place to target, however, as it doesn't seem to have dealt a bunch of damage or stumbled it in any way. At
But
least
I
not
gotta
with that
punch its
punch.
leg.
You have punched its leg. Arc.
So it's still doing fine after being hit in the chest with a bowling ball, a
Yes.
knife thrown in the head, and then
I should mention that, well, roll a notice, because you are asking these questions.
okay.
That's not great, but it will tell you this. Its skin is blackened, cracked, and looks to be leathery.
Also, anything this direction?
Oh, that's a wall.
Okay, just a wall.
Yeah, it has a door on it, but...
I was kind of expecting it to be dead by this point. That was a lot of damage we did to it.
Well, maybe if I didn't roll 1 on damage.
Still.
Yeah.
Sneak attack, bowling ball.
Well, I'm just going to run up along with Klein and do 2 untargeted punches.
Okay.
Also, I wish to spend 1 essence point to negate the penalty.
Okay. Oof. Well, let's see here. Okay, that should be there. Good there. Both of them connect. Were you attacking anywhere in particular? Well, you weren't. Otherwise, they wouldn't connect.
Yeah. It was untargeted.
Untargeted. Roll. Okay, those are both
surprised
chest
they counted, honestly.
shots. Both chest shots. It does not seem to do a ton of damage. It is its turn. It's just gonna let out a... And as it inhales,
Oh.
it bursts into flames.
My bowling ball.
And Klein and Ark, both of you make dodge or acrobatics checks. Okay.
Can we just add the fast reaction time to that?
Fast reaction time will assist you with this, but it is not enough for you to avoid it completely. Ark rolls well enough to avoid it completely. He jumps back 2 squares. Klein, you jump back 1 square. Because you made a success, you're not going to take full damage. You're going to take 14 damage as fire and heat and just radiating pain emanate from this thing.
It's fun.
Well, I'm assuming the door is gone now.
The door behind it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's burnt away pretty much.
Do I see anything behind it?
You do not. That is an open door that just leads into the room. Door.
Okay. Well, shit. Good to know.
The fire disperses almost immediately, as it sort of just seems to go back into this creature's body, and well,
Is my knife gone?
your knife is not gone. Knife and the bowling ball are sturdy enough objects; they do not burn away.
Alright.
Okay. I'll pick it.
Yeah, a bowling ball isn't gonna burn. You can't move yet. What are you doing?
Oh, so there's still combat then?
Yeah, it's not dead.
Okay. Wait, still not.
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
What do you think it was?
I kind of assumed it just blew up. But
No,
okay.
no. It just wreathed itself in flames momentarily, and the entire room begins to feel hotter and worse and harder to move in. That's all, though. Maddox.
You're muted. God damn it, not knowing what's going on, I charge into the room, and I'm gonna pull my compound bow out, and I'm gonna try to plug him in the head.
Do it.
Bye bye arrows.
You have successfully hit him in the head.
Okay, well that's all. I thought I was gonna do more.
You hit it in the head. It was a good shot. Lands straight, straight in the upper cheek, right below the eye.
Ah, there we go, okay. It's a little low. I'll get it next time. Mr. Jenkins. Well, being a Jenkinsman, I think I have to move to here. And then do this. And do shit for damage.
Good try, though. I like the attempt. That was untargeted, yes?
Yeah.
That is going to be a headshot because I rolled a 10.
Alright.
It is still kind of not great damage, but it is damage. Aura.
That's a far 2, 8, 9. Jeez, okay, 12. Jeez. Okay, that's a lot of them. I'll move here. And
What's your speed?
22.
Okay.
And
Wait. No, not your initiative, your speed.
16.
Yeah, you can only move 8 squares without, and you can only move 8 squares and then still use an action.
Okay, 3 squares. God dang, okay, 3 squares back. Is that 3? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just have my turn there.
Okay. Klein?
I'm gonna kick it and then push off.
Okay, you need to step forward to do that first of all.
That's fine.
Alright. I'll just check this. Alright, you're good.
So I just move back then?
I mean, you're just trying to kick it in the chest and push yourself backwards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
You've successfully kicked it in the chest and pushed yourself backwards. Arc.
I'm gonna do. I mean, I really can't think of too many other interesting things I could do with this. So, gonna go up to it, spin kick it in the head.
Okay.
Then trip it.
Okay, you spin kicked the head and then tripped it.
And then jump back. I don't want to stay close to this thing.
It has been tripped, but you get the feeling that isn't doing anything. It does not seem to move its arms or require an action to do its attacks.
Mm.
It seems to just do them. Speaking of its attacks, it is going to stand up, but as it's standing up, you feel the room get more and hotter and more oppressive. And everyone, first of all, needs to make me a difficult Constitution check. If you have something that increases your pain tolerance, that applies.
What about hard to kill?
Hard to kill does not.
Okay.
Nerves of steel.
Nerves of Steel does not, because this is not a fear effect.
What about resistance to pain?
There you go. It's also a heat effect, so if you have something for that too, but I don't think anyone does.
You said difficult con?
Yep.
Me too.
Yep.
We all rolled.
You have all
7 or 8?
rolled really well, like honestly. You've
7
all
or 8?
rolled very well. So each of you takes 1 point of damage as this oppressive heat sets in.
Yeah, I took damage this combat.
Now let me get to this. If you do not have resistance to pain or heat, you also take a -1 to all of your tasks next turn.
Okay.
And let's see what else does it have. Give me a second. It has another thing that it's doing, but I'm not sure what it does in this situation. There we go. Okay. Lee, it is attempting to grab you.
Yeah, right.
Would you like to resist?
Yeah.
Dodge?
I-
Dodge or, well, you can't really parry this unless you have martial arts.
All right.
You have successfully
I-
dodged, though.
Might I recommend we actually move out of this room?
I was thinking the same thing.
Lee, you take
Yeah,
a step here, it moves here, and in doing so, you notice that its hands have become wreathed in an oily substance. But nothing happens, as it has not made contact. Maddox!
Right. So,
Is he speaking? I can't hear
I
him.
think he's muted again.
God damn it!
you're so bad.
The button doesn't work well, so it clicks, and I think I unmute myself, but it doesn't actually. I'm
It's
gonna
cool, it's
charge
cool.
him,
Alright,
and I'm
alright.
gonna try to do my downward chop and not hit him.
That was a targeted, right?
Yes.
Sadly, that's going to miss. Good try, though.
Yeah.
Lee.
Hey, does anyone have like chain?
I don't think so.
I don't think I'm carrying any chain. It's probably back at the base.
Yeah.
I have like small rocks.
Cause like we could chain this guy down to our furnace.
You know, here's just a small idea. We walk out of the building, it follows, and then Tommy shoots him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Also, it'd be less hot.
I mean, I definitely don't like the heat in here.
I prefer to not
another
take,
idea.
more damage.
Oh,
See, that's my idea. You just roll horrible.
That's a fair idea. Roll the d10, but also, was that a targeted attack?
No.
Alright, let's check.
I have a quick question.
You hit.
Oh,
What?
Okay then.
You don't hit for a lot of damage, but you hit.
hey.
Or-
So, in
And go ahead.
relation to here, I want to ask, where is Tommy? Like, here.
It was mentioned that Tommy could see the doorway.
Okay.
You can surmise that he could hit an angle about this wide into the building.
But you couldn't hit this right now.
Couldn't hit that right now, no. That's a little bit outside of where his field of view end.
Well, I'm gonna shout, get out of the building.
Yeah.
Was it? So can I go or
Yeah, go ahead.
um? I want to go up and see if I can stab it with my hunting knife in the head.
Nobody listens to Ark.
Apparently.
Go for it.
All right. Dang it.
Klein.
I'm getting out of here.
Are you gonna try and help them before you run?
How would I?
You could attack it.
You know what? Eh.
Nice,
Now I'm out of
nice, like really low damage punch to the face. That was a punch to the face, by the way.
here. Okay.
That's fine. All right, not bad. Good hit. Good hit. Ark.
I'm gonna walk up here to make sure I have a slightly better angle, and then back out into the head.
Oof. Let's see. Wow. Wow. You've hit it with both of those shots. Both those shots equal 12 damage, which is just not enough, as you see that its flesh is starting to fall away and more of this oil is leaking out of it. I should also say it rolled a 1 for both of its dodge attempts.
Nice.
It is its turn again.
And I
Aura.
rolled a 2 for both my hit attempts. Also, I wasn't gonna just end there. I
Oh,
was
okay.
gonna do that and then
And
walk
then
out.
Okay, go for it.
I moved 1 forward so I can move 7 out.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright, so, first of all, everyone in there, make another con check.
Difficult, right?
Difficult. Is that including resistance to pain?
Oh, I should add resistance to pain to that?
Yes.
Alright, so then that would be a 12.
Good for you.
I don't have resistances.
Yeah, you don't. Maddox, you take 6. The others take 3 each. And, you'll be
Oh, Jesus.
you'll be taking a penalty to all of your checks equal to the damage that you took.
So I have a -6
Yes.
on everything
Yes.
for the
And
next turn.
that's-
Yes, for 1 turn.
Okay.
Heat exhaustion.
Does resistance to pain help with that at all?
Yes, it does. It reduces the penalty by your points in resistance to pain.
Oh, alright, so I'm good.
You took 3. If you have 3 resistance to pain, then you are at 0 and it evens out. Yes.
Oh, I'm at 4.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Let's...
Who needs berserker armor, man? Just be the berserker.
1, 2, 3. Aura, you're 3, just so you know. Alright, that's Lee. Lee. You need to make another dodge attempt.
Oh, alright. Let's do this.
Good dodge. You've dodged here. It has run into the wall.
You know, that could have gone so horribly wrong.
Maddox?
Wow.
Just cleave the head off.
Alright. I am going to get the hell out of this room because I'm not going to be able to do anything in there, and I can go all the way there.
Alright.
That is all.
Lee?
Alright. I want to grab it.
You want to grab it?
Yeah.
You've grabbed it.
This is getting ridiculous.
Alright. And
One sec, I had to make an edit to one of my skill checks. Alright. and I wanted to throw it that way.
Oh, you
Really?
motherfucker.
What?
Really?
Not
Oh.
hard, just out the door.
You're trying to
Oh.
throw it outside.
Well, actually, I would complain, but it's still got a while before its next turn, so I'm not going to complain too much.
I mean, it'll
That's
only
actually
set the
yes,
forest on fire.
Ooh.
Will it take damage
Okay.
from this?
No, it will not.
Okay.
Its skin is too hard to take damage from something like a throw.
But if it's thrown out the door, I can tell Tommy to shoot it.
Okay, X-wise, I need to make 1. Okay.
Did you like the edit though to the name?
You have thrown it out the door. It is in front of Ark.
Hello.
All right. And then I'm gonna peek my head in here and see if I can see anything.
Wait a minute.
Clear.
All
How
right.
hot is it, though?
The room it does appear to be cooling down now that it's outside.
All right.
The room's still
Okay.
not cool though. What's up?
If Steve was still pinned onto me, would that help at all with the heat damage?
No.
Oh.
Remember, you don't feel anything from Steve. He just is.
He just is. It's ethereal
No.
fire. Aura.
There's a very small chance, okay? I had to go for it.
Jeez. So me and the are okay.
What?
I'm just checking the distance. I'm gonna go for another stab. Stabby stab. Good old hunting knife. Dang it! Alright, that'll end my turn.
You miss. It has avoided your knife. Klein.
Not
I'm just gonna notice.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Regular or difficult?
Difficult.
Up.
Okay. That was just that was a specific check. I need to see what skills you have first. Because this is partially related to one of them, maybe. It is sadly not. Oh well. So you do not know what is going on, but you do notice that it is leaking a lot of a viscous liquid. That is not blood.
But I still have time. I could old soul.
You gonna try an old soul?
I need to remember what to roll, but I'll try.
Okay. It's intelligence plus willpower on a d10. Okay. You can roll another intelligence check with a +1.
So just regular intelligence?
Yep. It's as if you were trained 1 in the skill. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I expect you to get this with this one because it's pretty standard, but the liquid appears to be similar in nature, not to oil, blood, or water, but to something more akin to napalm.
That's...
It's,
I'd recommend everyone getting away.
That's your turn. Ark!
I'm gonna take cover right here. And while running, go ahead and point the laser pointer at him.
You gonna just let Aura be right there?
What am I gonna do about it?
It's not your fault. Alright, you're pointing the laser pointer?
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Let me... Tommy here?
I'm not expecting... One, I'm not expecting anything more than usual, and two... What am I gonna do? I mean, I could jump over it and then, like, throw myself and push it into the room.
Okay.
Still.
Let me go over to the right page here. As he's doing this, and it's not going to be able to avoid it. Alright. Oof. It's a good shot. As you point the laser pointer at the creature, within a second and a half, a rifle shot rings out from somewhere far down the path, and its head explodes in a shower of gore. However, Aura, you need to make me a acrobatics, dodge, or difficult dexterity. Your choice.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Can you do thing? Sure, difficult dexterity. Oh, well.
That wouldn't have helped.
Would have made it worse.
It would have made it worse, yes. Alright, so... hold on, no. So first, you're gonna take 12 damage.
Oof.
How much health do you have left exactly right now?
13.
Ooh, it's risky. Okay. Make me another difficult dex, acrobatics, or dodge check.
Assuming, like, do you have a dodge skill or just acrobatics?
Just acrobatics.
Then you're gonna want to roll acrobatics again.
Bit better. See if it's enough.
You take another 6 damage.
Not enough?
No, it's enough.
Mm.
And you are now on fire. It's dead. You're covered in burning napalm-like substance. I'm gonna let turns keep playing out. For now. Maddox.
Am I covered as well? Or is
No,
it just
you're far enough
Aura?
away. It was just Aura.
Okay. Well, she's just covered in a, like, jelly then, right?
Not only that, but the direction away from the fire is the building that is insanely hot.
The building's cooling down.
Still, it was insanely hot, and it's only just cooling down.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna walk right over to Aura. I'm gonna dip my finger in the jelly and I'm gonna sniff it.
Your finger
with
catches
my
on fire.
acute Oh, son of a bitch. That's okay, don't touch that, guys. Don't put my finger out of.
I should mention,
Walks up,
Aura,
pokes it, and then...
Aura is still on fire, by the way.
Okay.
Somebody better help me with this, because I gotta.
Maddox, you take 1 damage.
Alright.
You're able to shake it off just fine. It's just on your finger, but...
Wait, Aura isn't conscious
Oh
right now,
god, I
right?
always do that.
She is still
So, yeah.
conscious. She is still conscious at this moment.
I thought she had 1 health left.
No.
I
No. She has...
I have
She
7.
has 7, yes.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing I can really do to put her out.
Alright. My turn?
Yes.
Lee goes over here, takes off his jacket, and starts covering Aura in it.
Trying to snuff the fire.
Oh, yeah. I'm retarded.
Roll me a difficult intelligence.
Oh, fuck.
You can attempt to do that. It does not appear to have any effect. Aura. Give me a second. I need to make sure I'm asking the right thing here. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Why is this registered as strength? I need you... Stop changing your thing real quick. First of all, roll a intelligence, sciences, organic chemistry.
Intelligence and organic chemistry?
Yes, just use your organic chemistry check. Fantastic. Now, roll me another dex/acrobatics/dodge. That's not good. Okay, you're gonna take another 6 damage. But your knowledge of organic chemistry tells you that this substance burns in contact with flesh. Get it off of your flesh in some way with any other substance that might be able to get it off of you. Or just use another object, like leather gloves, for example, to brush it away or anything like that. And you'll probably stop burning.
So Lee has his leather jacket, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
Covering
rub
it won't
myself-
work. Covering it won't work, but he could use that to brush it off of you.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to use it to brush myself off.
To start putting yourself out? Alright. We'll see how that works in a moment. Klein, what do you do?
What can I do?
I'm nearly dead, so a little health would help. Cause
You're on 1 health. You're fine.
about to go unconscious.
You know, just in case.
Somebody's smart move. It brought me down 24 health.
That didn't go well.
Did not, no. Good try, though.
I could try again.
Could. So what are you trying to do exactly?
I don't know.
Another old soul?
Yes, but I just don't know.
Well, it reminds you of tales of Greek fire that would burn on top of water but not mix with it. I don't
Okay.
know if that's helpful to you. I'm just telling you that's what you think of.
Yeah, I don't. Does anyone even have water? Like, I
No.
don't think.
None of you
Like, if
assholes
anyone
bring
had
water with
water,
you.
Like,
Nobody
I think
has
someone
water,
would
no.
use it at this point.
I mean, I have my gym bag.
You might have a
I
water
always
bottle.
have my gym bag. Here, one sec. Let me see what's in my gym bag.
Ark.
Possessions.
Oh, I have a water bottle.
I'm gonna give a thumbs up to Tommy and then just slowly walk up, not knowing what the fuck to do.
I can't think of a reason Ark would know what to do.
No, he wouldn't.
I mean, you can try thinking of something that Ark might know, or that you would know.
Difficult intelligence.
Hmm.
Any flashes of inspiration?
The jelly on the ground isn't burning.
But it started burning as soon as I touched it, didn't it?
Yes.
Uh,
But the stuff that is splattered across the walls, on the ground, that's mostly inert. It's not burning.
I still think her just brushing it off is gonna be for the best, so I'll just still stand there.
Are you going to
Thinking
attempt
about
to
that.
help?
No.
Alright, Maddox.
He's just thinking about it like, huh,
Alright,
interesting.
I'm gonna yell at Aura. Stop, drop, and roll.
Not in the jelly. That's a bad move.
Well, yeah, true. Very.
Or remembers this for future reference so Pooh doesn't help her.
Isn't Maddox still on fire himself?
His
No,
finger,
no,
he was able to
my
shake it off.
fingers- Yeah, I shook the
Okay.
jelly off my finger.
He took 1 damage from it, but
Okay.
Just get the shit off of you, Aura. That's
Can't
all.
my next turn.
that all you doing?
Yeah.
All right, Lee.
I suddenly remember that I have my gym bag water bottle. So I take that out and I pour it on the jelly that Aura hasn't brushed off.
Mm-hmm. Good for you. Aura, make a Dex, Acrobatics, or Dodge check again.
Oh man, I'm so passing out right now.
You know the good thing about that? You got a bonus because
What?
Lee's helping you with his jacket. You are able to get rid of all of it. The water bottle does indeed help. The The water bottle, the water when it touches the jelly just seems to, it doesn't mix with it, but it just sort of, they flow together in a sense. Like, you know, you ever seen how oil and water, when they're flowing together, they just sort of intertwine but don't actually mix? It's like that, but it puts it out almost immediately. And it just sort of runs off onto the ground. The rest of it is able to be brushed off with the jacket, thanks to the jacket not catching on fire. And Aura, you don't take any damage.
Yay!
Just barely not unconscious. Yeah, I was gonna say before, I think I forgot to, but we still haven't gotten unconscious yet, and I found that surprising. Really damn close there, though.
You know what we should do, guys?
In this game, going unconscious essentially means you could die if you don't make a good roll. So,
Oh, so it's
yeah.
actually far more risky.
It's much more dangerous in this game than in other games.
Oh, okay.
We should try to scoop up all of this jelly and use it as a weapon.
I'm gonna heal myself now with
Roll another d10. Roll another d10.
Wow.
Really good time to get good rolls.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, maybe not as good as just not
Okay.
getting hurt in general, but still.
3, 5, 8, 27. What kit were you using?
the large med kit.
Okay, that's gonna use. How many charges do you have left in it?
It's a new one, so it'll be a first med kit. So all 4 of them.
All 4. All right. That is going to use 2 charges,
Okay.
but it is going to heal you for 27.
Sweet.
The reason it costs 2 charges is because healing burn wounds is nothing easy.
Oof.
But there you go. What do you guys do now?
Well, I'm actually gonna go get dinner, so
Ah.
have fun. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, we should try to find a way to scoop this jelly up. Because
My
this stuff
jacket
is
ruined?
cool.
Your jacket's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
It's like there's still jelly all over it.
No, you can shake it off.
All right, cool.
You're wearing
I
leather
shake-
gloves, aren't you?
I shake it off and I put my jacket on.
You feel a couple little sparks here and there, a little bit of burning, but it's nothing that hurts you.
All right. Well, after that, I'm. So are these like doors?
They are.
All right. I'm
What
gonna go
could
to
be
this
in the door?
and kick it down.
Make a strength check.
Jesus.
It was not meant to be a simple one. It was a difficult one, but that's okay. Roll another d10. You kick the door inwards. It smashes into a table. Scatters things everywhere.
Ah. Hey guys, I found something.
What'd you find?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try to avoid the jelly while going in.
Stuff.
What the hell is that? Hey, Aura, come take a look.
I'm gonna calmly open this door.
Hey, you did the right thing. Good job, buddy.
You did the right thing.
That is a storage room. I don't have any props in there, but it does have things in it. Mostly some barrels and a crate. Like generally small things and pouches. It looks to be a storage of some spices, herbs, and the like. Over here, we have a workstation for either food preparation or something else to do with various plants. Hey, Aura, are you taking a look at it?
Yes.
It is very clearly an herbal workstation. Has mortar, pestle, that sort of thing. It's meant to be used for creating herbal remedies and other type of things.
Sweet. Can I take all of it?
You can't really take all of it, but you can take some of the tools and you can like bring the table with you guys when you guys leave. You can't just carry the table with you while you explore.
Just,
Hmm.
you can't just put the table in Aura's bag. It's not a bag of folding.
It is not a bag of folding.
I look at Leaves as I look at all this. I look at Leaves like, hey, can you carry this table to the truck by any chance?
Yeah, let's clear the rest of this building though.
All right.
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go over to this door and I'll calmly open this door.
Hey, you're learning. It's a dining room. Ark, are you opening that door?
Yep.
Okay. In here, find a small library and reading room.
In what fashion did he open the door?
Now, how did you open the door exactly?
I shoved it. No, I calmly opened it.
Calmly opened it. Well done.
Oh.
Any interesting books that catch my eye immediately?
I'm glad you asked. All of the books in this library appear to be on the nature of healing, various medicine man secrets, and the like. There are one or two conventional medicine textbooks, but they're few and far between. Most of this appears to be legend, myth, mystical healing, and other forms of legendary type medicine. There's instructions, there's guidebooks, there's theory books, and a few notebooks that have different noted possibilities and styles that have yet tested as far as you know.
Hey, alright, all this stuff seems really up your alley.
Alright, so guys, I'm claiming this house is mine.
What's on that house?
With the moss men in the forest, good plan. In here you find a stairway to the basement. I don't have a map for the basement, it's just another storage area.
Okay.
And what's down there?
What's down there in the basement is mostly preserved foods.
Oh,
We could use that.
yes, we definitely could.
I'd also like to check the desk drawers.
Desk drawers. You don't find anything of much note in the drawers at first, but roll me a notice.
I just needed to be good this one time. And
it's good enough.
Also subtracted 2.
Subtracted 2, that's fine. You still have a 14. That's good enough. In one of the drawers, you're looking around and you notice a paper. This paper is talking about a different formula. That gets you thinking for a moment, and you check. Because where else would this be, right? You would think it's either in here or in the workstation. It was the workstation, so you check around and you find a hidden compartment at the back of one of the drawers. And it has a syringe with a bright blue glowing liquid inside of it.
I am going to take that and hide it from Uru until I can figure out what it is. I'm also going to look for anything that might tell what it is.
You have that note, but you can't tell what it's trying to say it does. That note says a whole bunch of very complicated science words, and mostly stuff relating to metabolic rates, as well as various chemical processes that you think are to deal with some sort of muscle or respiratory system, but you don't know what any of that actually means that this does. It could be a cure for something that affects that. It could be a poison for that. It could be a booster or a steroid. You don't know.
I'm gonna hand it to Uru then and just... So, hey, what do you make of this?
Can I do a roll check? Myth and legend or any
This would be a sciences roll.
Oh, so science organic chemistry?
Yes.
Sweet.
That is not enough to know what this does. It is enough to know that it is most likely not dangerous. Everything that's mentioned appears to be natural processes, and it might be a way to enhance or restart them, but it's not in any way inhibiting something, so it's not a poison. That much you know for sure.
So I look at him and tell him, like, look safe. So it doesn't look anything like deadly that could kill somebody. But it has bonuses, but I don't know what yet. I might have to run some tests on it, but all I know is it won't kill anybody.
Alright. After making sure that she's not lying, I'll go ahead and hand her the syringe.
He is notably not lying. I should also mention you don't know whether this is a permanent or temporary serum, or if it is meant to be taken all in one dose or in smaller doses. There's a possibility that if you were to inject all of it into somebody, it could be an overdosage, and that could cause other effects.
I'll just be careful with it, look into it before using it.
Hey, or you can test it on me.
I don't know about that.
Also, might be a good idea to try to learn how to recreate it.
Yeah, I'll make a
No,
note
no.
of it.
I just mean like I'll be your guinea pig.
After hearing that, I'm gonna walk out the fucking building.
Alright. But I can't say it's gonna do anything. Alright.
I mean, you don't have to now.
Alright then. I'll make a note of it.
All right. Do you want
Yeah.
any of these books?
Oh yeah. Well.
You find some
It
burnt
would-
gravel.
Cool.
Oh, and you know, this is probably where that woman exploded.
Got it.
Could you roll a myth and legend check so I can know which books you could take with me?
In general, not really. All of these books are helpful in one way or another, depending on what you need. Basically, you are able to transport, like, if you want to, you can take the time to transport all of these books, and they will all work as essentially one reference library for a specific set of skills.
But will it fit in the truck with everything else I want to see?
Well, let's see. You brought the white truck, which has the better storage capacity, and all you're bringing are 2 shelves of books and a table.
Yep.
I don't see how that would take up all the room in the truck.
Alright. Then we're taking it off.
It would take you a little bit to transport everything, maybe, but you have bags, so.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Alright, we're gonna take everything then. All the books and the table. With
Preserved foods might take a little while to transport. You might need to make a couple of trips for that, but
We could take both trucks on that one. I
Yeah,
think
those are worth it though. The preserved foods definitely need to go.
I should mention preserved foods like salted meats, dried
Yeah.
fruits and vegetables, that sort of stuff.
Non-perishables.
Yes.
Sweet.
morning, like the break of dawn, so that we have a lot of daylight on us.
Are you taking everything back to the mansion?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's get you guys back to the mansion first. But this is essentially an upgrade for your guys' house. So, this is how this is going to work for right now. The supplies you got from the hut out in the forest is going to give you 1 use of this immediately if you would like to use it. But the basic idea is, because you have somebody with enough unconventional medicine and you've got an unconventional medicine workshop, you can all restore yourselves to full health 1 time, or however many times are deemed possible, given by supplies that I will be able to give you through time and enough research.
Sweet.
Beyond that, it will also give you other benefits, such as allowing you to craft other medkits and the like of the unconventional variety, as well as whatever serums you're looking for if you have the supplies and tools for it. At this moment, though, you guys can decide if you would like to use your full heal before you head to the base, the PMC encampment.
Not at all for me.
I'm kind of missing 20 health.
I should mention it's a full party heal.
Yeah, I'm only missing 1.
Like if I can just be healed by an item, that'd probably be preferable.
Yeah.
Is there anybody who could heal me? Because I'm missing like 28 health.
I have to healing, but I don't think that'll be enough.
It would not be enough. No.
No, definitely not.
2 uses
Well,
of
we
large-
can still just ask Savvy for a light heal or anything.
You think that's going to be enough, though?
Not for all of that, but that in combination with it might get you close.
In combination
I
with
mean,
what?
I don't need to be maxed out. I'd like to be off of 18.
Yeah, same here.
Like to be a little bit higher up than that.
I still have 2 uses of the large medkit I have, but I would like to save the 2 uses for the
Yeah.
battle, just in case.
Well, we can take that full heal anywhere, right? That's
No,
just
the
right.
full heal only
No.
works while you're at your mansion.
And I only get 1 of them right now.
You guys only have enough supplies for 1 full heal at the moment.
But
So
we,
1 person can
No,
full heal.
1 full party heal.
Okay.
but we could potentially still make it into medkits, which could then heal individuals. So
You can't transfer between medkits and full heals with these supplies. They're different types of things.
Okay.
Medkits require a variety of small things to deal with stuff at the site. This full heal is essentially you guys have enough supplies, medicines, and the like that with a couple of hours of rest, it will reset things within your body.
I don't really have too much of an input on this, so
I mean, I don't want to end up in another fight on 18 health. It's not fun.
As,
But I don't
as-
want to use the full heal if like only 2 people need it. That's not smart. That seems like kind of a waste. What are you guys thinking?
Well, we could stick to the back and kind of just heal over time, you know.
Or five.
by the way, I'm assuming it's not going to be asking much to just. I witnessed like quickly after getting back, I walk up to Savvy and just ask for a light heal.
Sure, but Maddox,
Mm-hmm.
roll me a first aid or a survival wilderness. Well rolled. Remember those moss guys you fought?
Mm-hmm.
Toxins in low doses might be enough to provide healing materials if you guys wish to attempt to salvage it.
I could
So
try
we
some.
Go back and like scoop up the dead moss
If we
guys
go
and try to
back,
make.
I'd also
Meds
like to
out
go
of them.
back and potentially check the house for any more hidden things, like in the basement.
I can tell you right now there was nothing else hidden in the basement. It was just
The
preserved
basement,
foods.
yeah, it's just the food.
So I wouldn't
you
find
go back-
anything
I would have
else.
given you guys checks if there was something hidden down there and it wasn't just a, a statistical number increase of 10 days of food.
What was I gonna say? Well, I'd like to try to take that jelly from the last dude and like jar it up with anything we got.
Mhm.
Because, if you throw that at a person, it's a pretty good weapon.
Indeed.
But yeah, I think we should harvest those moss guys because we might be able to make those into more medicine.
Could we bring the second truck as you go so we could take a lot of this food, other stuff?
I assumed you guys would be making multiple trips, so I'm not really worried about that. I already put the food there. You guys can make multiple trips. You can go back and you can try and salvage the moss guys in the jelly if you would like to make checks for it.
Yes,
Yes.
All right.
everybody, good.
How much do I think I'd be able to help with this? Or is it
Uh,
not really my sort of thing?
Well, you might be able to help, but I'm going to tell you right now, it is going to be a survival check, dex-based survival check to gather moss.
So at that point, I would be at a +4, but
You'd be at a
yeah.
plus. You'd be at a plus your dex because you have jack of all trades.
Oh, okay. Then I'd like to try to help.
Okay.
Am I gonna do that right now then, or later?
Well, who's going to be trying to gather the moss first?
I mean, I'll do it. I need health.
Me too.
Okay, roll survival with dex.
Survival with dex.
We'll put Dex as well.
Hey, there you go.
Pretty good.
Roll another d10.
D10, yep.
Okay. While Aura has managed to salvage one of the corpses, you're able to get the moss off of it and, get it contained without it contaminating yourself. Maddox, for some reason, really knows how to do this. It's like he's done this before, a million times before. I don't know where he did this.
There, man.
I don't know where he did this, but the point is that he is able to gather up as much of the moss as he is able. He's able to contain it easily, and he's at no risk from the moss, at least. Would you like to try and gather the undead napalm?
Yes.
Well, upon seeing him just be a fucking god, I'm not gonna bother helping. He's got this.
Watch him fucking fall over, roll around in the napalm by accident.
Hell yeah. The napalm is the same check, but you may substitute a sciences if you do not have survival of any sort.
I'm gonna stick with survival.
Not bad.
Ah, dang it.
Or it's gonna get lit on fire.
Again.
You take 1 fire damage as you spill a little bit on your hand.
Are you unconscious?
No.
No, I'm over here.
Oh, right, you healed yourself. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, she healed herself.
If she didn't, though.
Yeah. So then, Maddox, once again, with nimble dexterity, is able to scoop up a good quantity of this undead napalm, getting roughly 4 vials full. Vials I'm just using as a measurement because it's the easiest, but they're essentially like jam jars, you know?
Gotcha. Good size for throwing at somebody.
Exactly. You're able to get 4 of those. 4
Nice.
jam jars of jelly, as it were. Aura burns herself a little bit. But the moss. Aura, roll me
Yeah.
unconventional medicine.
Ah, dang it.
Ow.
Good roll.
Oh,
Literally rolled.
Cody.
What's up?
Could I use Old Soul to see if there's a way for me to heal myself? Possibly from the cultist?
I like that idea, but we're gonna need to talk about that off stream.
Okay.
We'll talk about that because there is a way, but it's not something I expected you to do.
Okay.
Aura, with a 17, you're able to use the moss and some of the other reagents you found in the cottage, which, by the way, you find some concerning things in there that show that probably some undead got into the house, got infected with something, and it sort of symbiotically evolved with them to create this moss undead. But because of that, you're able to create another full heal set, meaning you guys have 2 full heals available.
Ooh, nice. Alright. Do we want to use one of those now? Since we've got people low, what's everybody's health looking like?
I'm at 27 right now.
I'm at 18.
I'm at 18 as well.
I'm at 61.
Wow, okay.
I took 4 damage that entire thing.
I took 5.
Alright, so then yes, no,
Sure.
any
mean,
objections?
If it'll help
You're
out
missing-
3 people, I figure it's worth it.
I'm
Alright,
just
let's-
assuming this also affects Savvy if she's hurt from anything.
Yep.
It's a full party, yeah.
What's she at?
I don't know.
Oh.
Max out
Okay.
now.
You guys are using a full heal.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. Mark that down. Up in the top, you'll see a workbench, and that will be where I'll keep your heals labeled.
Alright.
The work area.
Yep. So that's good, and that is where we are going to end today. I hope you guys enjoyed that side quest of going to a hut in the woods and being attacked by new undead.
That was interesting.
It gave
Yeah,
me some
I didn't expect them to run away.
gave me some ways to test some new combat mechanics. Well, I'll see everyone on the stream next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. Good day.